Ah, coffee, right? That magical morning ritual that basically turns us from zombies into actual functioning humans. We love it, we love the focus, the energy, that feeling that we can take on the world. But what about a few hours later? Yeah, that's what we're going to get into. It's the ultimate coffee conundrum, doesn't it? It lifts you up, makes you feel like a genius, and then, seemingly out of nowhere, it drops you. Why does this thing that gives us such an incredible boost also cause that dreaded afternoon slump? Let's figure it out. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've got these two very different states. First, there's the boost. You're alert, you're focused, you're energized, you're confident. But then there's the crash. All of a sudden, you're tired, maybe a little anxious. Your brain feels foggy, and just about everything makes you irritable. It's a real Jekyll and Hyde situation. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. To really understand the crash, we first have to understand why the boost feels so good. So we're going to take a little trip inside your brain and see what's actually going on when that first sip of coffee hits. So meet the main character in our little drama, adenosine. You can think of it like your brain's own built-in sleepiness timer. The second you wake up, it starts to build up, and the more it builds, the more sleep pressure you feel. It's basically the little voice in your head saying, hey, maybe it's time for a nap. So here's where caffeine works its magic. Imagine your brain cells have these little parking spots, right? Receptors. And adenosine is the car that's supposed to park there to tell the cell to chill out. But caffeine is a master imposter. It looks so similar to adenosine that it can swoop in, steal its parking spot, and just block it. So the sleepy signal never gets delivered. Your brain has no idea it's tired. And it doesn't stop there. Caffeine isn't just playing defense. Oh no, it's a full-on hype man for your brain. By blocking the sleepy stuff, it lets all the fun chemicals come out to play, like dopamine, which makes you feel good, and adrenaline, which gives you that let's go jolt. That's why you suddenly feel so sharp, so focused, and so ready for anything. Ah, but you knew there was a catch, right? That amazing feeling can't last forever. What goes up must come down. And now we're going to pull back the curtain and see the secret that caffeine's been hiding from your brain this whole time. So you've got caffeine standing guard, blocking all those receptors, making you feel like a superstar. But while that's all happening on the surface, that adenosine hasn't gone anywhere. Nope. In fact, your brain's been making more and more of it the whole time. It's just been locked out, all piling up, basically forming a giant sleepy mob outside the club, just waiting for the bouncer, caffeine, to clock out. And that, my friends, is the crash. The moment that caffeine wears off and leaves its post, the floodgates just burst open. All that adenosine that's been waiting around rushes in all at once, and bam, your brain gets hit with a massive, overwhelming wave of fatigue. You're not just back to normal tired. You're feeling hours of sleepiness all at the same time. And you know, some things can make that crash feel so much worse. If you're already dehydrated, or your blood sugar is all over the place, or you didn't sleep well last night, well, you're basically giving that adenosine wave a running start. It's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. Okay, so that's the science. Now for the good news. Can we outsmart it? Can we actually get that amazing boost without the horrible bust? Absolutely. The key is to start using coffee like a strategic tool, not just a crutch to get through the day. Let's look at how to do that. Now, if you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be this number: 60 to 90 minutes. Seriously, this is a game changer. Don't drink coffee the second you roll out of bed. Your body has its own natural wake-up system, a hormone called cortisol. Let it do its job first. Wait about an hour to an hour and a half, then have your coffee. You'll avoid messing with your body's natural rhythm and get a much better boost. And here's the rest of your crash-proof toolkit. Try to keep it to a reasonable amount. For every cup of coffee, drink a glass of water. Always try to have a little food with it. And please, try to have your last cup by the early afternoon so it doesn't wreck your sleep, because that leads us to the most important point of all. This is where we zoom out and look at the big picture. We've been talking about managing caffeine, but let's talk about what real energy actually is and where it really comes from. Let this one sink in, because it's everything. Caffeine does not create energy. It is an energy loan. It gives you a short-term advance on alertness by hiding how tired you really are. But you always, always have to pay back. And usually with interest. You're just borrowing energy from your future self. So if you want real, sustainable energy, the kind that doesn't come with a bill later, this is where you find it. This is the foundation. good sleep, real food, lots of water, getting some sunlight, and moving your body. Caffeine can be a fantastic tool to put on top of that strong foundation, but it can never, ever replace it. So at the end of the day, coffee is a powerful thing. And like any powerful tool, it all comes down to how you use it. Use it wisely to give a well-rested brain a little extra edge, and it's amazing. But rely on it to replace things like sleep, and you're just signing up for a cycle of burnout. So be smart about it. Your brain will definitely thank you.